Key steps in repairing different types of roof flashing are just going to vary depending on what type of flashing you're installing. You know, whether it's chimney flashing, valley flashing, step flashing, it's just going to vary depending on, you know, all different types of flashing. Everything's gonna be a case by case different scenario. At the end of the day, for the most part, you're gonna be installing new metal and tying that into the house and into the roofing system and making it all, you know, a waterproof system. Often homeowners can't tell when the flashing needs to be repaired. That's one of the things that we'll do is obviously there's some certain signs, you know, where if the metal's getting rusted, corroded, falling apart, you know, those are some of the obvious signs. If you have water, you know, leaking into the home, those are your more obvious signs. Generally, when a house is, if the house leaks, it's usually at any of the penetrations or where the house is flashed, you know, at any of those are your strong leaking points. So that's the first place that we're gonna look. Typically, how we would price repairing flashing is we're gonna just charge per hour versus trying to give a bulk price or a per foot price. It just depends on, you know, it's gonna be a case by case scenario. A lot of times we have to cut out, you know, mortar or brick maybe to pull out flashing to replace it. Sometimes we can go over top of the old existing flashing. A lot of times when we get in there and we start pulling up shingles and removing flashing, there's rotted decking and that needs to be replaced and bad moldy insulation. Those are just things that you just are just going to be unknowns until you get in there and start removing things. So we'll just kind of do like more of an hourly time and materials rate. You can be anywhere from $300 to, you know, a couple $1,000s. It just depends on how long of a run it is and what type of an area that you're in.